Hello and welcome to MoonGoddess Tarot. I'm Luna and I have a message, a collective message for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is a collective message. Just pull in some energies to see what message we have for you today. I've already shuffled before I started recording, but I like to get my energy, my hands back on the deck right before I do the final pull. So let's see what what message the Spirit have for Gemini today. Sun, Moon, Rising. You can have Gemini heavily aspected in your chart. You could be watching this for a Gemini person. Whatever draws you to the reading. I hope that this message is for you and you receive what you need to from it. First, giving honor to my spiritual team, my guides, my ancestors, all that helped me on this divine path to deliver this message to Gemini. Spirit, what do you have today for Gemini? 3 cards to describe what message we have for Gemini today. Everyone trying to flip up on its own. Alright, for the first card, we've got the Hanged Man. Second card for today, the Two of Pentacles. And the third card is the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, just picking up on the energy I'm getting for this message. All right, so the first card I pulled for you today was the Hangman. The Hangman, if you first glance at the card, it looks like someone that's just hanging around, and that describes partly what the message is, but it's showing someone who is waiting for something to change. And the only way that they can come to this conclusion is by seeing something from a different angle. A lot of times I see people get this card when they may be working towards something that's not working. Constantly, doing something repetitively, but getting the same result, which isn't the result you want. Spirit is asking that you take a different look at it, that you change your perception of how you're looking at your problem or your issue, and that will give you the enlightenment that you need. That's why you see this gentleman, he's hanging here, and you see the light that is surrounding his head. He is enlightened by his position, even though it's upside down, and from everybody else's angle, he's not looking the right way up. But he's enlightened from this angle. So I believe that Spirit is asking for you in your time right now is to look at a situation from a different perspective to gain clarity on it. Now, the Two of Pentacles, the Pentacles are the earth suit of the tarot. They represent what you physically possess. So it talks about physical possessions. As you see this gentleman, he looks like he's juggling 2 of the Pentacles together, and he's trying to balance out what he's been given. And so a lot of times this shows a situation where you're trying to give to 2 different ends. You're trying to balance out the situation to make it fair for you and the people that you're involved in. This may be why you're getting the Hangman. Maybe you keep trying to balance out what the situation is and come to an ultimate conclusion, but it's not working. And the Spirit is asking you with the Hangman to look at it in a different position. Maybe the way that you're trying to balance things out isn't really fair for you. Or maybe it's just not giving you the equilibrium that you're asking for and you're needing in this situation. And so Spirit is asking you to take a different look at the situation and find out what needs to be balanced in a different view. Now, with this final card, the Ace of Pentacles, the aces are the beginning of the suit. They begin each one. So this is showing a physical manifestation or money. Like I said, Pentacles represent the earth sign. So we're talking about physical property, money, assets, something that you can kind of reach out and touch. And as you see the hand from Spirit offering this opportunity to be able to gain something physically, you're manifesting. So what I'm getting from what, the story that's starting to lay out is that once you take a chance and change your perception of the situation you're in with the hangman energy, you'll find a way to balance what it is you're trying to bring into fruition. In this suit of Pentacles, it might be a financial aspect. You might be trying to balance out whether to, if you have two opportunities to have a job, one in one area, one in the other, you may be balancing out what's the pros and cons of staying with one company or going to another company. You may be merging your company with another company, and so there has to be an equal give and take in order for you guys to be successful in the union. It can really denote a lot of different things if you are dealing in two different relationships, and two different friendships. Those people might not get along, but you're trying to balance how you yourself have those two people in your life, but they themselves don't get along. So you may be balancing out certain things or energies in order for the two people to kind of coincide, because the main thing they have in common is you, if that makes sense. So you could be balancing a situation like that, and maybe by discovering something different, by looking at it in a different perception, you may find a different way to balance out the situation. And once you ultimately do, you have this manifestation of money, or something that is coming into you physically, that Spirit is bringing into you this opportunity to move up a level. So once you get through this time right here of this hangman energy, once you change your perception and you're able to balance out both ends of what you need to, you're going to be receiving this pentacle. And that's what I'm getting from Spirit. So this is a pretty direct message. It just seems like a current situation that you're going in, or someone close to you, it's not working out. And also this card can show making sacrifices, hanging around waiting for a change. And the Spirit is telling you that, hey, in the way that you're going and the direction that you're leading is not quite working for you. Let's try changing it. Let's try doing something different, doing something you wouldn't usually do in order to manifest this balance and equilibrium that you need in this situation. And then that, with that balance is going to bring that, that physical manifestation of money, financial abundance. That's what the beginning of the suit for the Ace of Pentacles is, a physical manifestation of something that you want to bring from the conscious to the subconscious to the conscious. So from above, so below. And you're getting that opportunity with the Ace. And I think that that's really powerful to look at. So let's see. I'm going to pull 3 more oracle cards. I've already shuffled. I'm just going to pull 3 additional cards to see what it gives us, additional information that Spirit gives us about our message today. So it's 3 cards. All right, first card I got is finish the project. Finish the project under the Hangman. This could be a project that you're currently in right now, that you're needing to take a different look at what you're doing with this particular project. It could be a creative art project. It could be a project for work. It could be just some other endeavor that you're putting together yourself. Spirit is asking you with this particular project to take a different look with this Hangman energy. Change the way that you're perceiving your goal or your project, and change your perception. And I think that that will give you what you need in order to complete that work that Spirit is bringing up. The next card for the Two of Pentacles. Light eyes, dark hair. Now, this could be describing you. You could have light eyes and dark hair. This could be describing a person that you may be dealing with. Maybe even a person that has this situation that I'm talking about in this reading. But it is giving you some characteristics to look for in an individual that will help you along the way with finding this balance, because it did fall underneath this Two of Pentacles card. Now with the Ace of Pentacles, trust your intuition. Now this opportunity that you're being given with this Ace of Pentacles, you need to trust yourself and understand that you've been given a way to complete a project or bring a manifestation into fruition. You do have the knowledge and you have the inner knowing, and all you have to do is trust your intuition to continue to guide you on your path to getting what you want ultimately. So please trust your intuition. All right. Well, this was a really beautiful message. I really hope that it helped Gemini. This is like I said, this is a collective reading. Take what energies you resonate with and leave the rest. And I look forward to seeing you again on the next reading. Please like and comment. I enjoy the interaction under the videos, and let me know. I'm really curious to know about this project that you got brewing, or anything that resonates in the reading. Please do share. And thank you for tuning in to MoonGoddess Tarot.